And you recently launched your new album.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's taken. I've been sort of working on that for about a year now, and it's a kind of collection of pieces that I'm trying to. It's kind of. There's a sort of positivity about it. That's why it's called Hope. But it's kind of emotional as well. I'm using a lot of electronics and also sort of live performance, sort of a fusion of all the different elements. I mean, very much inspired by my soundtrack work actually. And so I released that with a company in London who also do a lot of soundtracks and TV music and stuff like that. So so hopefully it gets used. People don't buy music anymore, so it's more for to promote and maybe get used on on films and what have you. But yeah, I try and write as much music as I can for myself. I think that's really important. So it's, I think, my fifth album I've done. Yeah.
Well, what did you learn from this composing music business? How did it shape you?
Okay, in terms of how I make music.
What did you learn as a human?
Oh, okay.
From the composer you are.
Okay. So what do I learn as a human being? Well, I think music it's such a human thing. I think it's in everyone. It's something we all kind of respond to. Some people like it more than others, but I think we're all innately musical. So it's a complete. I feel very, very lucky that I'm able to do it every day. I mean, sometimes I can't believe it, and I don't think it's going to last, and I'll have to get a proper job. But no, it's certainly taught me about sharing, because I think music is fundamentally about sharing with other people. It doesn't mean anything without that kind of component. And all the music I'm most proud of has been done in collaborations. And also, I find music is like almost like therapy. If I don't write music for a few days, or if I'm not exposed to music at all, I start to feel a bit depressed.
Me too.
You do that, yeah. So I need it. It's almost. So I'm lucky. I'm really lucky to be able to do it all the time. It's like a dream. It's something I've always loved doing. I can't imagine life without it.
And what about a kind of advice for your young music composers?
Well, I mean, you have to stick with it. It's hard, and I think a lot of it's about keeping confident, self-confidence. It's self-confidence. So it's believing in yourself and do what you do best. Don't do what you think you should do or copy people. Explore, and meet as many people as possible to collaborate with. I think it's really important, especially when you're learning to work with other people, to play in bands, to work with new filmmakers. It's never easy, and it'll never come to you. I think that's a big lesson. You have to go and get it. And if you want it, if you're passionate enough about it, you will get there. And if you can stick with it.
And what about your personal musical inspirations?
Well, my main instrument's piano, so and I don't feel I've got one particular artist that I've tried to be like, but I love jazz and people like Keith Jarrett, and also I love sort of modern classical, sort of more minimalist classical, sort of John Cage, what's his name? John Cage, Philip Glass, Keith, not Keith, you can cut that out. Yeah, so I love the sort of modern classical music. So I think these two have influence, and I play jazz as well. I love jazz, I love improvisation, so I think it sort of all fuses into a style. I suppose it is my own style now because I've been playing long enough, but yeah, a lot of influence. It's a very physical thing. Music for me, when I'm playing, it's almost the music's in my muscles, it's in my body as much as it's in my mind. It's a total thing.
That's amazing. You can connect with all your senses.
Yeah, it's almost like synesthesia. This idea you can smell colour and you can see smells and different patterns. It's a bit like that with sort of almost like emotion, whereas I can sort of play emotion, but it's a body thing. It comes from everything. It's not I think I'm quite an intuitive player in the sense of I'm not thinking intellectually and about the theory and how the music is structured. I'm going a lot more on instinct, which is and that's my style of music, which works really well with soundtrack work, I think, as well, because you can respond to pictures in a very intuitive way.